Hey, Basket Brains, Kirby here, aka Darkwing Disc. And I know when I tell a really funny joke, because my wife has a very specific laugh, it goes something like this. Alongside of me, as always, is the fairway finder himself, Ollie DePina. And if Ollie was in prison, his prison name would be Mitochondria, because he is the powerhouse of the cell. Welcome to episode 90 of the KO Disc Golf Show. Episode 90 is the Shelter episode. Famous players to wear actually, I don't even have any famous players this week. I didn't do the research. I'm slacking. Red Sox players to wear the number 90. We got Alfredo Estevez. There was no Mariners, and Ollie hit us with the Giants.
I have one of my favorite, most notorious Giants of all time, defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul. Famously known, I was talking about him earlier today with the new year coming up in fireworks. He blew his hand up with a firework, and he plays D end, and so he has like a custom made glove. You can look it up later, where it's like it looks like he has like half a finger here, and then it's like he has like it looks like that, like he has like three kind of things and like three two and a half kind of things on his
Oh,
hand. And he played DN afterwards. It happened, and it was still pretty good. Like it doesn't really matter. Like you're not catching the ball. He's like just
sure.
tackling people, so it didn't really matter. But Jason Pierre-Paul is my number 90 for the Giants.
Nice. That's cool. That's super interesting with the hand thing. Ollie, how you doing, man? How's it going?
I'm doing well. I'm on a bit of a work grind. Little like just like working a little later tonight, so and then doing the show, and then working a little earlier tomorrow, and then but I've been good. I've been playing this game Uma Musume Pretty Derby. It's pretty fun. It's a horse racing game, and it sparked enough interest into me to go like watch a actual Japanese horse race. And so for on Saturday night, Roxy and I made Roxy because we were gonna watch Breaking Bad. Then I was like, we got to watch this first. They're not very long, but I pulled up this like Japanese like broadcast of like some TV station in Japan, no English at all. I couldn't find the English one, so we watched all Japanese commercials. It was really fun, and by around like 10:30, 10:40, they did this race, and it was a big Grand Prix there, and it was like the first one I got to watch, and it was intense. I don't know. I just it's such a cool like the person I wanted to win was like in the very back like for most of the race, and then like in the back in the middle of the pack, and then like once they got to the last straightaway, like got to the outside and like just started going off and ended up winning by like a nose. And so it was just like a super cinematic like I was like, okay. It reminded me like that last, or like that first Cars movie where they're like sticking their tongues out to just get the finish, and like, it literally was like so cinematic. I was like, this is peak. This is so cool, and like they pop off and celebrate, and so and they do it every week. So every Saturday or so for us, it's Saturday and Sunday in Japan, so we're 17 hours behind in from them, and so it's our Friday nights since we're Pacific time. Friday nights and Saturday nights. There's horse racing every week, like for like 12 races at two different courses. So there's like 24 races every weekend where it's like
Wow.
I could just pull this up and watch for sure. Like it was definitely really fun. And they all have cool names and like cool fits on, and like the lineage is really cool. Like I one of the nights I was just like doom like literally like such a rabbit hole where it was like I was looking at this one horse, and then like that horse's parents and that horse's parents, all the way to the 1600s. Like the database for these horses is immense and insane. Like you can
Wow.
track back a horse like they're like it's insane to me. I was having a lot of fun. It was cool. It was cool. So I don't know, a little bit of a new niche interest coming in from the game, and then watching it for real was like, wait, this is dope. So
Yeah.
I've been watching that, been doing that, and Christmas was really good. Went to my mom's. We had me and Roxy had our first Christmas together here, and I put like some presents under the tree, and it was good. You know, it's been nice. It's been a nice holiday, which is nice to say. A relaxed holiday, which is nice to say for sure.
Nice. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, how you doing, Curb?
I'm doing good. Yeah, we also had a pretty chill, relaxed holiday, all in all. We actually we never even set up decorations or set up a tree around here. Ellie has her holiday party that kind of like takes over our house for the majority of December. So it was pretty chill. Yeah, sick looking tree, man.
Roxy
Great
did
looking
some
place.
decorations. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
some good stuff going.
Yeah, we never even really got around to it. Ellie just left like 2 days ago to go to California with her mom to see her brother and her sister-in-law.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm kind of just chilling here. We had a good Christmas though. It was the first Christmas without Frank, my father-in-law. So very emotional. Definitely a lot of everybody was having a lot of feelings for sure, missing him. So, but it was good all in all. I got some really cool pajama pants and that kind of thing, and yeah, it was nice. So yeah, I got out for a round with Chuck yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before. So that was really sweet. Haven't seen Chuck in a few weeks, so really, really cool getting out with him. I think he and I are gonna go out for Korean barbecue tomorrow. He's never been, so
What?
I know. Yeah, he said he's never been, so I'm like, man, like I got a great spot up in like North Seattle by me. I was like, let's go. So I explained it to him, and I was like, we're just gonna go and like pig out. So I'm pretty excited to go out for dinner with him. So should be super cool. Um, Spent most of my morning today. We're doing this Monday night, so I spent a lot of Monday morning today at Lakewood. Spent a few hours there with the Northwest Disc Golf Association. We trimmed up a bunch of trees, took down a bunch of branches and stuff like that, cleared out a bunch of areas, and then we moved hole 7 down to the right hand side, and we trimmed up the tree there, so there's a true gap now. And then we also moved hole 16 at Lakewood over to kind of like more to the right side, to where it's more of like a true kind of like forehand kind of hooking into it. Um, those were two like big hot spots for the parks department. Those baskets were like the parks priority and like that kind of thing. So really good to move them. Hole 7 was kind of an interesting like I think hole 7 where we moved it makes for like a good disc golf hole, but there's still the the issue with the hole before is that people were throwing the disc, it was hitting the hillside, going over the hillside, and then hitting people that are walking by. And where we moved it, there's still that possibility, and there's still an issue with that. So we might have to move hole 7 again. It's to be decided, but we're kind of doing the best we can, with the park that we're given and in the space that we're given with. So some of those basket sleeves were in some like really rough shape. The guys from the Northwest Disc Golf Association, like a couple of them, put in so much work just to pull the sleeves off of the base of the pole. It was really crazy to watch. They actually had to get a saw and saw up the sleeve just to like cut it off of the pole. It was really super, super labor intensive on their side. So it was really, I mean, I didn't do any of that. That was all them. That was really, really cool of them to do. And then we started carving out a new hole 12, which is going to be kind of like with the community center that's up there. The community center is going to be to your back. There's like a stump that's kind of over there. We're going to basically be by that stump, and you're going to throw into like how do I explain it? Do you know? All right, so hole 10, you know how hole 10 has that really stupid position that's like up in the trees way up there?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the sleeve for hole 12, and hole twelve's tee pad's going to be by the community center, kind of throwing at it, kind of coming from the other side, basically. So,
Like to the right of Eleven's basket,
yeah,
if you're
yeah,
looking
for
at
sure.
it from Eleven's tee pad to the right.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
And so you're
So,
going, so you'll shoot 11, you'll walk up that hill a little bit to where 12's tee pad is and shoot back that way.
yep.
And then 13 is,
13's going to change after that eventually. I'm not sure. This is kind of like the middle of our priority list kind of thing, but 13 eventually there's going to be a T pad put in like do you know like Rat City Rumble this past year? They had that T pad kind of like up on the hillside.
yeah,
So we're going to put a T pad up there, and it's
like
going to go
between the
from
two trees.
yeah, it's not going to be exactly between the two trees, good, but it's going to be kind of up there. I don't think there's space in between the two trees to put a full T pad, so it might be a little more uh like inside or a little more like outside away from the fence of that. But it's going to be that T pad going to the basket that's down past the community center under the tree. So we're going to remove that little like dinker hole that's like 120 feet or whatever it is.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I think it's a really good change. That hole is really hard throwing down there. I mean, I'm throwing like a full power driver and still coming up like C2 or maybe even shorter than that if it hyzers out too early. So it's a really, really good hole. I think that one's a really good change. Yeah, a lot happening there though. We're really excited about some of the changes. Hole 4 got cleaned up. There was a big tree that fell in front of the basket, so that got cleaned up. And then while the parks crew were out there, they were looking at it and they're like, "So this basket's gonna get moved, right?" And we're like, "Um, I don't know, maybe." And he's like, "We need this basket moved because it's like I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that kind of fell on the back side of there of like that new building. So now that building and Hole 4's basket are actually like kind of close to each other. So hole 4 in the deep position will probably get changed in the next couple of days. I got to find the short position and kind of move it there. But yeah, lots of changes happening. Some of them are really awesome. Some of them not as awesome, but for the most part, yeah, lot of changes. Um, and then yeah, so go over or so Ollie, do you want to take over the Finding Fairways video giveaway?
Yeah, so I'm going to be giving away this beautiful, let me grab it just so I have it. Ah, this beautiful, gorgeous yellow and brown leafed maple. And I'm going to be giving this away to a lucky person who commented on our video. And you could have commented literally anything. So all of the comments are going to be in here. As Kirby commented literally anything. Jared Nakata 774 commented Naruto, Sasuke, I'm going to be Hokage. Believe it, Databayo. You know, you gotta love that. But we're gonna go with no drivers? No! Because that is a very good. So, Derek Chan 433, my guy, you're gonna be getting this gorgeous, gorgeous maple. So, congratulations. Next time you see you, I might bring it down to ECD just to make it easier. So, maybe next time you're down at ECD, it'll just be available there. So, think about we're gonna go out and film some stuff next week, so think about maybe sometime. I'll make an effort to get down there this week to get it down there. So
I'll
hopefully
let
by
Derek
like,
know.
yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, I
But
see
thank you,
Derek
Derek,
pretty
for
busy out
commenting and
there.
appreciate everyone.
Yeah, Derek left one of the longest comments I've ever seen on any YouTube video last week on our video. He and I talk a lot. We text a lot about just like random stuff, and he'll ask me random questions. And a lot of the KO question of the week comes from conversations that I have with Derek. So the conversation about flight numbers was actually something that he and I
Mm.
kind of like we just kind of started diving into it in the store randomly, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good conversation for you and I to have." And yeah, his comment was so long and so well thought out, and I really appreciate that kind of stuff. So it definitely shows that he's definitely paying attention and all that. So appreciate him so much. Thank you so much, Derek. All right, time
That
for
had a
the.
lot of long comments. I had another long comment as well from Hackers238.
Did I didn't see that one.
It was 2 days ago. For context, I'm
Oh,
872 rated. I would remove speed entirely because it's mostly covered with the class of disc, distance, fairway, midway, putter. I could see adding a third type somewhere in the fairway distance grouping, but I'm not sure where we need a range of 13 speed numbers. Very real, honestly. I
yeah,
would include a no number for durability, which is based solely on the plastic. A high number shows that the
on
disc won't
fire.
change much. This is a fire comment.
Yeah. Durability, like a number for durability on your plastic is such a sick idea because they
Because
already
it's
do that for like,
real.
yeah, and they do that for like rubbers and like how like
Yeah.
pliable it is. So like, why not?
And then also
That's
it's like
legit.
because some and you could totally it wouldn't just be like, oh well, so if it's star plastic it would be this, if it's this it'd be this. No, it's like like some halo mixes are going to be more stable than other things like that. I think that there's totally open room for like when you mix plastics and stuff like that into like a really cool thing with that. I like that. That's really
Yeah.
cool. I'd love to get the weight more front and center, but I imagine that's hard as a variance. We're talking about changing how the discs are weighed.
Who
Whoever
who
hackers
is
238.
Hacker, tell me
I
your name. Like that's
I'd
awesome.
love to just talk with you.
Yeah,
That was awesome. I appreciate that comment.
yeah, yeah. Hacker, let us know who you are. I'm curious. That's awesome, man. Really appreciate
Or
that.
not if
That's
you want to stay anonymous.
nah, it's cool. Yeah, yeah. No,
I'm
it's
gonna
really
look
smart
up
though. It's a
I'm
really
gonna
yeah.
look up all 872 rated disc golfers in Washington and I will find you.
But he doesn't. He might not be from Washington. We have a pretty good reach, man.
All 872 disc golfers I will find.
Ever. Yeah, we're just gonna reach out to every single one of them. See. Oof. Hi,
I
buddy.
have till ratings Tuesday, so
Yeah. um. Okay, time for the tournament look ahead presented by Emerald City Discs. Emerald City Discs, the gem of the Pacific Northwest. Um, yeah, again, nothing really happening. We are at Emerald City Discs, myself, Don, and Kayla. We are having conversations about potentially canceling Say It Ain't Snow. As we get into the weather look ahead, North Bend, the weather for the next couple of days is going to be all right. And then for the week after that, we're looking at like nothing but rain and potentially like a little bit of snow too. And the course is just
mm-hmm.
going to be absolutely thrashed. So it's going to be really, really difficult to run a tournament. Finding places to tee off from are going to be really, really challenging. So we're just kind of having the conversation now about being like, if we do cancel a tournament, we should make that decision probably in the next like day or two. Um, and then yeah, before too many people get signed up, and there's too much of an issue there. But that is a potential that is on the table. Just it's going to be really really tough out there. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. But tournaments are pretty much done. I mean, tournaments are definitely done for the year. I don't even think what's the 29th. So New Year's Eve is 2 days
Yeah, no,
from
there's
now.
no tournaments in two
Nah,
days.
there's no leagues or anything like that going on either. So but yeah, keep your eye out for that. We're definitely going to be running the Sling and Singles happening February 7th. So that's currently open. So get signed up for that. Ollie, our KO disc golf tournament happening, what did we say, like February,
Yeah, sometime then.
something like that. Do you have any idea names? Do you have any names for ideas?
Caleb sent something that I really liked. He messaged me. I was jigging with the OK Open, like the Ollie and
Oh,
Kirby Open.
yeah.
I
I
really like
like
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek sent me some stuff to kind of work off of because he suggested like something with like a Pokemon theme, and then he also suggested maybe writing Lakewood and then just capitalizing like the K and the O's in Lakewood and having that kind of be like our Lakewood special kind of thing.
Mm.
So he just kind of gave me some jumping points, but I really
That's pretty
like the
cool. I
OK
like that.
Open. The OK Open's
Mm.
pretty awesome though.
I like the OK Open. It kind of like I could see it and like envision like a fun little like I could work on a little poster thing for it.
Yeah,
Like
let's
I like that.
let's do that. That's a really really great name. Nice job, Caleb, coming up with a
He
good name
said
there.
some the inspiration of him saying that was the Tri Cities they used to do really funny C tier acronym tournament names like that. So
Sure.
I really like that. So I think this is gonna be the OK Open. Yeah, I was gonna get on. I need to get on doing that this week for my officiating.
Yeah, I'll reach out to Mark Hill in the next couple of days, and I'll see if that date's available to do at Lakewood, and make sure that that's all cool. And in the meantime, yeah, go and get your tournament manager certification and all that stuff, and then because yeah, we should probably put that up on disc golf scene probably within the next like 10 days, and then just have the registration open up pretty quick after that. So
Cool.
yeah, and then yeah, you and I'll go through the disc golf scene. It's really really easy. It's really intuitive to do. You just got to make sure that you do like click all the right boxes and like
Yeah.
that kind of thing, and make sure it's pretty detailed. But it's very very simple. It's all right there in front of you. So
Yeah, I already messaged some people and they're like, "You send the link and I'm signing up." Like, I'm really excited for it.
sweet. Yeah, should be cool. Um, all right, time for the weather look ahead presented by AGL Discs.
Together, we can reduce, reuse, and recycle for a greener future for disc golfers.
Oh yeah. All right, looking at the weather, looking at Tuesday, we got a low of 34, high of 45. Wednesday, low at 35, high at 4. Let me just say, Sunday, Monday have been incredible for this time of year. Like, holy crap, the weather has just been absolutely gorgeous. Tuesday, Wednesday looks like the weather is also going to be for this time of year really, really nice. And then we're hitting a bunch of rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Looking, the
My
weather's not going
days
to be super.
off.
Yeah. Yeah, the weather's not going to be super cold necessarily, but it is going to be raining pretty good. Um, Winds are down, so that's really good as well. But yeah, pretty consistent rain. Sunday it looks like it's going to take a break and then come back Monday. Like I said, I was looking at the weather at North Bend, and I got rain and I got snow every day after Tuesday or Wednesday, pretty much until the week after. So um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. But get out there Tuesday, get out there Wednesday, go play some disc golf. And if you miss those 2 days, maybe Sunday, that might be another good day for you.
I got Sunday off.
There you go. I think Chuck and I might try to go to Shelton on I think we were talking about like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, like one of those 2 days, because he's not working at all this week. He just took the week off, and then Ellie's gone too. So I'm like, I don't have anything. Like I got nothing going on either. So he and I are kind of trying to figure some stuff out. So
Mm.
should be cool. All right, time for the ODP guarantee. Ollie, I didn't even. You bet on a football game last week, right? That was the guarantee.
The Bears lost.
The Bears lost last week. Was that the guarantee? So,
Yeah, yeah.
so what's
No,
your record
I
now?
guaranteed the Bears would win and they lost.
Oh, okay, so you're 4-7, I think now.
And we're gonna go. The team that beat them was the 49ers. I'm sorry to stay on. It's just football season right now. And I'm gonna bet on the 49ers to beat the Seahawks this week.
Ooh,
Don't hate me, but I don't even know if I believe it, but sounds kind of spicy, so we're gonna take it. Brock Purdy looked pretty fun.
yeah. So you got the Bears over the Seahawks or
No,
49ers over the Seahawks?
49ers.
49ers over the Seahawks this week. Cool. All right. Tune in next week. We'll see if it happens. You're at like almost a 50-50 clip with these, so it's kind of
I'll
fun.
take it.
Yeah, not bad. Oh, thanks, buddy. All right. Time for us to. We did this last year, and I had a good time with it. It's time for the KO Disc Golf Show Awards 2025 edition. Look, there's plenty of shows out there that give out awards, but very few are as prestigious, very few are as hard to reach as the KO Disc Golf Show Awards. We do this once a year. We only give out 3, 4 awards. That's so, yeah, how many people are in the world? And only 3, 4 of them are getting an award. And last year, a cat won. So that's even less than you realize. This is huge. Absolutely unprecedented territory. So our first award is for the KO Guest of the Year. Ollie, you got those sound effects ready for me, my man?
I do.
All right. All right. So for the KO Guest of the Year, our 4 nominees. Nominee number one, we got Snicks. I don't know who saw his little like wiggle there in one of our earlier episodes, but all-time KO disc golf moment. Also for KO Guest of the Year, we have Dallas Garber. Dallas is what real. We were so pumped to get him on the show. Also for KO Guest of the Year, we have Colin Bryant. Colin may be the highest rated player we've ever had on the show.
Ooh,
We'll have to fact check that, but he's got to be up there. And then also for KO Guest of the Year, we have two-time KO guest Caleb Joyner. Ollie, drum roll, please. And the winner is Caleb Joyner. Congratulations, Caleb. He's coming. Do you hear me? He's coming.
he's good.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Hey,
Caleb,
welcome.
you just won KO Guest of the Year. What's going on? What in your head right now? What emotions?
Shocked. I had no idea.
You're just that guy. You're too amazing.
I try my best, and sometimes stuff happens.
Well, you're so amazing, and you're our KO guest of the year. I don't know if you obviously haven't heard because we're recording this now and you're only on the call now, but the tournament you kind of won that with the tournament name as well. I think it's going to be the OK Open. So appreciate you for that. Your genius, intuition, you never cease to amaze me. I truly are a one of one. Thank you, Caleb.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Caleb, people were absolutely pumped about I got a lot of messages after the last time you were on the episode or last time you were on the show. And I was like, "Hey, like give me how do you feel about winning the Mountain High?" And then you took the show over for the next like 25 minutes. People absolutely loved that. That was like I got so many messages that were like, "Wow, Caleb really ran with it there." So, we appreciate it so much, man. You're the best. What are you doing right now? What are you up to?
I'm not playing disc golf tournaments.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, like at this moment though, where you at?
No, I'm just at home playing video games. Honestly,
What
What are
game?
we playing?
uh, right now it's Skater XL.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's a fun
sick,
one.
dude.
I've watched people play that. That's a fun one.
It's a nice relaxing game to go to bed at some point.
Nice. Yeah,
Four
good
hours
looking.
later.
Yeah, sweet. Well, all right, Caleb, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on winning KO Guest of the Year. We'll see you later. See you, buddy. All right, special appearance from our man Caleb Joyner. Love it. All right, moving right along with the award show. Our second award that we're giving out is the Fairway Media Shot of the Year. I chatted with Justin Banks earlier this week, and he and I came up with a few special shots that we wanted to kind of shout out. So first, the first shot that we're going to shout out for the Fairway Media Shot of the Year is John Babb's putt on hole 15 at the South Sound Classic. Absolutely huge putt. It was his last birdie of the round to basically secure the winning score. So really massive on him there. Second was my forehand approach shot to secure the SeaTac takeoff victory. It was a really tricky forehand Anheuser approach shot up into the basket on hole 23 at SeaTac. Also nominated was Jared John's ace down at Gaffney's Grove. And then our final nominee is our very own Caleb Joyner, and it was his giant putt on hole 16 at Delphi. You might remember it because as soon as he made that putt, he got knees up in the air. That boy was booking. So, Ollie, drum roll, please. And the winner is Jared Johns with his ace down at Gaffney's Grove. Very cool ace. Yeah, we love an ace on film, especially during sanction round. Always really cool. Doesn't matter where it is, even if it's at a place like Gaffney's, which is known for being on the shorter side. Still awesome though. So congratulations to Jared Johns. We're pumped for you, man. That's so cool. All right, time for the next award. This is one that I'm always excited to give out. This is the Depina of the Year Award. This is famously giving out to just the greatest Depina of the year. Whatever Depina had, the hottest year, the best year, the greatest year, but just the greatest Depina of all time, basically, right? So our nominees for Depina of the Year, we have our very own Fairway Finder, Ollie Depina. We have the one and only, the gorgeous, the wonderful Kippy DePina. She's our other one. We have Layla DePina, who, from what I saw online, is just maybe like an Instagram model or something like that. Not really sure what her deal
Cool.
is. And then we have Antonio DePina, who plays football. I believe he's in the NFL.
I got
Um,
a guest one. Guest. It's gonna be David Depina, won Cape Verde's first Olympic gold medal or bronze medal, first medal period. But that's
okay.
the other.
All right. So honorable mention to David DePina. No problem there. And Ollie, hit us with the drum roll, please. Back to back, Kippy DePina wins again. Absolute shocker. You know, what am I? Look, interesting. The judges wanted me to tell you specifically that had Ollie come out with his own Go Throw video of Beat the Pros, he would have won Depina of the Year. But because Go Throw didn't want to put out his video, Kippy won in a landslide. So congratulations, Kippy Depina. We're so proud of you. We're so happy for you. Your fit of the day every day is crushing. Keep it going. Absolutely awesome. Kippy's the best.
I thought we were gonna go an episode without talking about Go Throw.
No, absolutely not. Never gonna happen. All right, time for our last award of the year. This is the commenter of the year award. This is just our way of kind of like thanking all the people that are on our show every week that come in and they comment. You guys kind of make it so much easier for us to give us stuff to talk about and really kind of make this feel like a community. So our commenters of the year nominees, we have Derek Chan, my boy. He just won our Fairway Finder Finding Fairways video award. We got Justin Banks from Fairway Media. He's always on there saying great video, great app. Appreciate you guys. We got Grant Reynolds. He loves participating in the drafts and that kind of stuff. And then we have Jeff Wallace. Ollie, drum roll, please. And the winner is we got Jeff Wallace. All right.
Woo!
Yeah, thank you so much, Jeff Wallace. Jeff is so consistent with his messages. We always know he's good for at least one comment per video. Sometimes he's in there dropping 2, 3
I
because
love it. I love
he's
it.
just got so much to say. So, yeah, it was so like I said before. I said this a few weeks ago, but it was so cool getting to meet Jeff on Thanksgiving and just kind of putting a face to the name and that kind of thing. So, yeah, we still got to get the two of us, Jeff and Chuck, out for a round up at Silver Lake sometime soon. So gonna be a good time.
Maybe the Goats Battle series will just be me and a guest playing against you and Chuck all the time.
Ooh, like who in the
Because like I was thinking about it, I had an idea where it's like me and Pierce versus you and Chuck. I think would be a
yeah,
really fun video. You know, just like
yeah.
I think there's like a lot of fun, like a lot, like we go to a lot of places and do that. You know.
I wonder if we could do like a 13 and under or like a 50 and over like partner for you against me and Chuck. You know, and it's just like, hey, anybody in like over or under this age, go
Yeah.
ahead against see if you can take down Chuck and I. Chuck and I actually in
Yeah.
the two Chuck and I have played doubles twice now as partners, 3 times now as partners. We're undefeated. So, feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will change. That will
Bring it
change.
on. I like it. We went to, like I said, we went to Lakewood yesterday. I shot like 9 down. Didn't feel great about it. He shot 6 down. I was like, man, like we're kind of lights out on this place though. His putting is so good. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But to recap, our KO guest of the year was our very own Caleb Joyner. The Fairway Media shot of the year was Jared John's ace at Gaffney's Grove. The Depina of the year is it is Kippy Depina. Sorry, blanked looking at the name here. And then the commenter of the year is going to be Jeff Wallace. So congratulations to all of them. All right.
Right.
Time for the draft this week. And then we're gonna wrap it up. So draft this week is this is donuts. I freaking love donuts, so I'm really excited about this one.
I do too.
Yeah. Ollie, hit us with the first one. Hit us with the first pick.
Give me a maple bar. The maple bar is my
Yeah.
1 of 1, so I will take it 1 of 1. That's my
A good one.
goat donut.
Maple bar's a really, really good one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with just like I guess out here. Back home, we just called them like glazed donuts, which would be like a classic like Krispy Kreme original. And I guess out here they're called like
Yeah.
honey dips more than anything, but just like a classic Krispy Kreme original glaze is an original glazed
Never
and a
heard
honey
that.
dip. What a honey dip?
Yeah, never heard
Oh,
that.
really? I see the honey dips a lot out here. But yeah, just like a glazed donut, man. Glazed donut, just the OG, always hits. And then the other one of like the most basic donuts that I think no matter what, if I see that at a donut shop, I'm probably gonna get it, is like a strawberry frosted with sprinkles. Just a regular donut
That's
with
really
strawberry
good.
frosting and sprinkles. Yeah.
I got really scared there,
Uh-oh.
so I got my maple bar, and now I get my apple fritter.
Yeah, apple fritters are great, no doubt there. Yeah.
I
Not
I
my
just have
top
two
couple
that
of
I feel
ones.
like.
Yeah, I feel like apple
Just say
fritters
you
can be
hate
a little.
donuts then.
I
Just
feel
say you
like they
hate
can be like a
donuts.
little dense at times. Like sometimes they're just a little like I don't know, a little dense in the middle. Not my favorite.
You sound dense. You sound dense saying that. Do not disrespect my apple fritter ever again. Not my favorite either, but my older brothers, and it's like since it's my older brothers, we'd always have them. And when I'd finish my wool bar, I'd go in and take a chunk off. It's so like it comes in the perfect pull offable chunks. The apple
Hmm.
fritter is so underrated.
Sure.
And then next we're gonna go with it's like it's kind of like the circular shape, but it's like it has the sugar, like it's like sugary outside. Like when you
Hmm.
touch it, it's like you get all the sugar on your fingers and stuff like that. I think it'd just be like a sugar donut, I guess.
Like the
Like
cinnamon sugar or just like regular?
yeah,
Is
I
it
like cinnamon sugar. Yeah,
is
I'd
it
say it's like
filled
cinnamon
with
sugar.
like jelly?
No, it's like a glaze ring, but just like
Oh,
to the touch
okay,
even. It's like
gotcha.
cinnamony sugar. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of that donut, but I know exactly what you're
I don't
talking
know
about.
either,
Yeah,
but whenever I see them, they don't last very long. That's all I'll
sure.
say.
Yeah, it's not powdered sugar. It's like regular sugar on it. Yeah, I get you.
No, it's like
Um,
regular sugar, but yeah, it definitely is a little, yeah.
yeah. All right, my next pick is going to be just a jelly filled donut. I like a jelly filled. Usually like if I could get like a powdered jelly filled, that's traditionally my favorite, but I really just take like any like strawberry jelly filled donut. I'm not big on like the lemon or the Bavarian cream too much. And then my last pick, this is my all-time favorite donut, and I cannot find them anywhere. There's a place up by me, Aurora Donuts, that I like to go, and I get something very close to it. But my favorite donut is a peanut donut, and a peanut donut is where you take basically like a glazed twist. And then when the glaze is still really soft and wet, you just roll it in unsalted chopped peanuts. And it's just like a peanut coated glazed twist donut, and I can't explain it, but it's just my favorite donut. They're so delicious. The place up by me, Aurora Donuts, does like a mate like an old fashioned like cake style donut with a maple frosting, and then they put peanuts on top of that. And I love going and just I mean they only make like three or four of them, so I always just buy them out of those. But yeah, peanut donut, that's my all time favorite donut.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that.
If anybody knows any like low key cool places that do a peanut donut by random, let me know because I will travel like a
Go
decent
try.
amount of
Yeah.
time like to go find that. Yeah.
When we're in Oregon, I'm sure we'll have a good. Oregon has some good donuts. I know.
A lot
Mill
of
Creek, I know there's a really good donut place
a lot of the places out here
that
don't
we'd
do
go up.
peanut donuts because they try to avoid peanuts in their facilities to avoid peanut allergies and stuff like that. So it's kind of I think like West Coast is a very niche thing.
Well, you can call me if I can't do this, but my favorite donut of all time is kind of a variation of what I picked already, but it has like a very key thing that separates it. But it is a bacon maple bar.
Yeah,
Does that
that
count? Is that
counts.
different?
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
it's
that's
so
definitely.
different.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
A
If
bacon
somebody
maple
asks me if
bar
I want to
is the biggest treat. Yeah.
Yes. No, a maple bar. You can eat like two, three maple bars. You can eat like one bacon maple bar, and then you got to switch up another donut. So totally different style of
I
donut.
don't know about that.
How many
Bacon maple
bacon
bars
maple
are
bars?
so elite to me.
How many bacon maple bars from Top Pot? Because those are pretty big donuts. How many of those do you think you can take down?
Do they do bacon ones?
I think so. I mean, I think they used. I haven't been to a
I had
Top
to
Pot in
go
a
to
really
this
long
place
time.
up in. I had to go up to this place in Mill Creek to get them.
Really?
and they're so good. Yeah, I don't know if they do them at Top Hot. I had to go up to
Mm.
this place in Mill Creek, and they're like my mom would go drive up there and pick them up for me, and I like love them. They're so good.
I love,
Yeah,
yeah.
bacon maple bars are so good.
Bacon maple bars are legit, no doubt. Hey, happy New Year's, everybody. Really appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in with us this whole year. Before we wrap up the show,
Yeah,
just want to let everybody know that Ollie and I are, we're definitely coming back. We're still doing this. We're going strong, no doubt. We are going to kind of change up the show a little bit next year. There's going to be different kinds of like transitions and stuff like that. So you're going to see like a little just little refresh of the whole thing, but we're still going to be here every week, kind of giving you the same kind of disc golf talk, highlighting what Western Washington disc golf. So, yeah.
much love from us to you. Um, Episode 90 wrapping up. We got our first ever um what is it called, or like a little flag on our video from someone saying that we used their sound, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're kind of making it, I'm pretty sure we might have to switch off of the Seaside Escape, because I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Someone was like, by the way, that's someone else, it flagged it, which I was like, it's kind of cool, we kind of made it there. But
Okay. Yeah, we're getting
episode
noticed.
90, like Kirby said, we're revamping. We're going to be doing some cool things coming up. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. Aim high. That is Lance Armstrong. Aim high, shoot low. And we'll see you next week. Peace.